Welcome back to JB Reviews. We have the front bumper off of a Platinum trimmer Super Duty, and they're getting ready to install the winch. So whenever the trucks get delivered to the dealership, it looks like the dealer has to install the factory winch. So here's pretty much the bumper right here. So I have Mike here. Mike's actually the one putting on the bumper. So what all do you have to do to get this on?
You have to remove the front covers.
Okay.
And the back covers, reposition the bolts, and then you can slide this back over your new winch. So I'll start installing the winch here pretty quick.
Okay, where's the winch at?
Right, the winch is in the box.
Oh, okay. You have to put it on from the factory, right? So they don't put it on in the factory, basically. Interesting. Yeah. That is pretty crazy. Cool.
It is a factory winch.
Yeah, but it is a factory winch. Okay.
By warranty.
Oh, okay. Oh, so did you install this bracket?
No, that's the bumper bracket.
Oh, okay, cool. Is that where it bolts onto?
That's where the bumper bolts onto, and the winch is going to bolt up in here.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
That's awesome. Yeah. Cool. And then the winch is actually right here. So there's a lot of wiring for sure.
That's for sure.
That's awesome. Has a Ford logo on it already. Has a synthetic cable. Nice. And then there's the hook right there. Alrighty. So we'll get a little bit of footage of him installing the winch so you guys can kind of get an idea, but this is a pretty big job. So as I said earlier in the video, I was kind of guessing when I said it, but yeah, Ford does not install the winch at the factory. They actually install it here at the dealership, so it's pretty cool. Now, one thing I just noticed, on the Fords, you don't have to take off the front grille to take off the bumper. On my Chevy, we had to take off pretty much everything in order to get the bumper off. I think that's what we had to do, but then again, I actually did get my grille painted too, so maybe that's why it all came off. But yeah, bumper comes off without the cowl on the front top there and the front grille. So here's some more parts coming out of the box. This is where you're going to plug into to control that winch. Pretty heavy too, by the way. That's all the hardware?
Yep. All the hardware. Brackets.
Okay, so got some brackets, hardware. I am very shocked that they don't put this on at the factory. That's like, it'd be easier, but I guess you get paid for them not doing it, so there you go.
I don't think there's enough being put on to worry about it.
Oh, true.
A lot of.
Well, in the past, could you get a winch with the 6.7 power stroke?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I'm not
either.
Sure.
Yeah, well, at least I don't remember. I know with the 7.3 they did, but yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Because really, if you guys look here, right here in the center, I mean, well, actually this is a little higher up, this radiator, because I think Ram has an intercooler right here. On this truck, it looks like they moved everything up a little bit so that way you still have good air circulation to the radiator and the intercooler. Since the bumper's off, you guys can kind of get an idea of the fog lights. They are adjustable, and you should be able to adjust them. Actually, so this is the bottom of it right here. I don't know if you can adjust these on the truck at all or not. I don't know. You might be able to though. By the way, they do give directions too for some of the stuff here. So he's just kind of following it line by line. Here's one of the brackets here.
Okay.
So we gotta put the washers in, nuts in right now. There's two brackets here that we have to put in too. Do they give you specific torque specs for it too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So they do give them torque
You don't
specs.
tighten it until it's all up,
Okay. That's the big boy bracket there.
big boy bracket right there.
Mike said it's pretty heavy too. So let's see where this one goes. See, Mike is smarter than me. See, he's leaving everything loose until he's ready to bolt everything up. That's actually really smart. I should learn to do that when I do some of these projects. Next, we're gonna put this bracket on the passenger and driver side. So we're just bolting it up right now. Yeah, if you need Mike to put yours on, or if you're thinking about getting a winch, he'll be a master at this. Because I mean, this is not an easy job, guys. Very time consuming. I'm surprised at how many washers you need too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go. So yeah, there's basically 3 nuts that go into these smaller brackets. You have one there and you have 2 there. There it is. So actually there's 4 bolts that go on each side.
Okay.
Make it look easy.
I don't think so.
So now Mike's gonna go ahead and torque everything down 75 foot-pound to get everything nice and dialed in. Up next is the winch, guys, so we're going to go ahead and put this on. Here's some of the specs for this specific one too, by the way. You got one for me?
Top one is hard.
Mine is in there. There it is.
Yeah, start it.
Looks like you have a negative terminal you have to hook up. You have another cable too here. At this point, we're just tightening up the winch and all the other bolts that were supposed to be left loose. All that has to run up into the engine bay?
These 3 go over to the winch.
Okay.
This goes up to the battery.
Alright.
That negative that's on the winch goes over there.
Okay. So we're just installing the bracket on just to like the motor?
Control panel.
Control panel, there it is, control panel. There's just 2 bolts on there too.
Goes like that.
Oh, okay. So you don't even really see that.
bumper holds this on, so
Oh, okay.
just gonna hold it up.
So you just installed these on for the wiring, kind of help protect them. And now we're gonna figure out which wire goes where for this.
This is F1.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it so it's nice. Let's do the F2 first. It's back there.
So now he's just gonna add on the cables, and at some point we gotta run these wires up and through the engine bay. By the way, I wasn't here when he did it, but he did uninstall the intake. So you are gonna have to uninstall that to get those wires up there a little bit easier. So just keep that in mind. This is not a quick, easy job from what I've seen so far. let the professionals do it. So all the weather stripping's on. He just added the ground for the module right here. And I'll show you guys what we're going to do next. By the way, too, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but they do put codes right here for the wiring too. So now we're running the negative battery wiring through. Here's the positive. It's going through in the other direction.
Go up there. It's almost be good to go right through there.
Yeah? They're there enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty much running through the brackets underneath. Right here. The other side. Up and over. And he's gonna secure them with some
Zip ties.
there it is, zip ties. Thank you. I had a brain fart there for a little bit. Yeah, to the fan harness, right?
Yep.
To the fan harness.
Just making sure I got enough room.
Need some more slack?
Yeah.
So Mike actually changed the position of the positive to get a little bit more slack on there. It's actually a really nice spot. Hopefully you guys can see it down there.
Rubbing off on that.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Okay, we gotta go back under it.
Okay. And just like that, it is installed. Now I do apologize for not getting the rest of the footage, but Mike had a lot of other jobs to tend to, and he actually was doing that for me, so I allowed him to be able to go back to what he had to do. And hey, who knows, maybe in the future I can get more footage of stuff like that. But special shout out again to Larry H. Miller. I am going to be doing a video on this Platinum with the trimmer package. It will be my first one, so I want to show you guys around the truck. And I'm going to ask the question, is it worth getting the trimmer in this trim level? See you guys soon.